The Great Escape. Yeah, so this is a Cortex level. And just a Cortex level. So maybe there won't be a final boss against Cortex. Oh, is Cortex gonna be a good guy in Crash Bandicoot 5? That would be interesting. Seeing Cortex fighting against Uka Uka. Because presumably Uka Uka is going to be the antagonist again in Crash 5, right? Because so far they've just left him to die. Or maybe Uka Uka is going to be the final boss fight here. Which means there would be at least one more level, presumably, not an entirely, like, separate world. Okay, Cortex. This is a level all to yourself. It is your final level. I think. Change my mind. Oh, wait a second. This is the first time you're actually forced to play as them. So they give you all the control instructions again. I didn't even think about that. You can't even get back up there. Sure. I don't care about the box jam that much. This world is very pretty though. This world is very pretty. That wasn't great. I try to double jump every single time, because every character has some sort of double jump. And then I remember Cortex does not. So maybe Cortex isn't necessarily a bad gameplay style, he just clashes so much with the rest. To the point where, because he only has like 2 or 3 levels, maybe that is the issue. Maybe if we played more as him, he wouldn't be stupid. He wouldn't be that bad? I don't know. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I just really dislike playing as Cortex. Because shit happens! Shit happens. That's a Cortex level. I was gonna say it might actually be the first Cortex level, but it's not. It's the second one. Or the third one, I guess, because it is an optional level at the end of the day. Fuck that. No, really, fuck that. That is... Cortex has his little flutter. I forgot about the little flutter. Okay, so that's not as big a pile of bullshit as I initially assumed it was. It still is kind of bullshit. Also, there is the potentiality to turn that thing into a platform to stand on. Okay, there's more going on there than I gave it credit for at first glance, and fuck me. And as such, I will refrain from any unnecessary criticism. What? You know what? Just power through it. Because we're going to get a new one here anyway, and we don't need invincibility, so it don't matter. Here we go. That's how you do it. I am also surprised that I didn't run into that nitro at all, not even once. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to get a good jump, but then don't move, just dash. That's exactly what you want to do. Okay. That actually makes things kind of easy, wow! And we get another checkpoint after that, which seems entirely correct, because that was a checkpoint-worthy challenge. I don't know what this is going to do. Oh yeah, no, I do not give a shit. I just want to get this over with and leave. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, that... It gives you a good look at what you're about to do. It gives you a real good look at what you're about to probably die at a lot. Okay, so we jump onto this. Then we dash over to here. Yeah, that's not that bad actually. Bouncy platform. No, no, no. Sure. Bouncy platform. I guess this gives me a bit of practice to do that again for when I inevitably die. I don't need to Wumpa Fruit. I was going to get this Wumpa Fruit for lives, but I'm playing on model mode at this point because... Wrong button! That was the wrong button. Another thing I can blame it there, but my... I don't know why I thought that was actually gonna work. Just let it explode. Don't try to be fancy about it. Just... Same here. Don't try to be fancy about it. Just let it happen. Just... let the things move on their own. And then when you can dash, you dash. And you jump right away and you dash some more. It's not that complicated. If you just chill the fuck down. This is probably the wrong way around to be doing it. But... this is how we're doing it, so better fucking get used to it. That actually wasn't that bad. Not gonna lie. I want to have you a bit more... Actually, let's have you here on the left. I didn't think I was gonna reach that. Good to know, I suppose. You do, in fact, reach that. Could I have made that? Yeah. Yeah, I could have made that, probably. Most likely I would have. But again, I'm done taking risks like that. I'm not taking risks. These platforms do look very disturbed whenever they... Damn it. Whenever they turn into platforms, I call them platforms. They are living beings. Well, in this case, they are not living beings, they're robots. But they do look very disturbed about being turned into a cloud of jelly. Which, now that I say it out loud, makes perfect sense. You'd probably be very, very disturbed if you were just shot and then turned into a pile of jelly. You'd have very many questions about, is this the afterlife? Am I in hell? What did I do to get into hell? That's probably what your response would be to something like that happening to you. And that hit me. And I'm not okay with that hitting me. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I was stuck. Is that a good excuse? Just fucking kill me. Just fucking kill me. That was the sound of my soul leaving my body. As it turns out, I probably should have just taken it easier, played this game not so much back to back to back to back to back maybe. I think I would have had a lot more fun with this final part of the game if I'd been able to take a bit of a break. Then again, I probably, knowing myself, if I'd been able to take a bit of a break at any point during the game, I probably wouldn't have finished the game at all. So maybe it's for the... Wait a second, can I just... yeah, I can. Is it just a straight up a different route to the end? Yes. Yes, it is. And a way easier one at that. This seems like a final challenge type of thing. Not gonna lie. Is it the final challenge? We may never know. Yeah, it is. Okay, that was...
That Schnurgle shrink was killer.
Struth, who cooked it? Heat was too high. That's why it was all rubbery inside. Set part grill marks too.
I liked the pickled wumpa leaves.
Cortex, you can't. Why did you not see it before?
Okay, Cortex is evil. After all. To nobody's surprise.
Give him hell.
Wait, what? We're playing as... Okay. Apparently we're playing as Crash now. This wasn't the end of the level yet. This platforming section I really like so far. It feels a lot faster than it actually... Okay, no, actually it's pretty fast. No. Ah, we got close. I don't think we did. You feel like you move faster, a lot faster when you jump here. So I'm just going to be jumping a lot, I think. I don't know. I probably that's not going to matter too much because you just have to get through the obstacles and it's not a ever like infinitely generating supply of blocks. But that is the end of the level. It's right there. So you play the entire thing as Cortex, but then presumably because this is the last level of the game, they wanted to have the last level be a Crash Bandicoot level, another Cortex level, which makes sense. And we also have a boss fight against Cortex coming up. I am fairly sure of it at this point. I might have actually made that if it weren't for the fact that my sausage fucking thumb slammed into the circle button as well as the square button. Which is probably why I should be using... Oh, wait a second, no, that does not work. I was going to say, it was probably why I should be using R1 instead, but R1 works as a replacement for the circle button and not for the square button. So that does not work. Maybe in the control options there is something to disable one of the two. This is actually more difficult than it initially looked. I thought this was going to be a fairly trivial thing like, oh, yeah, see, we play as Crash for the final bit of the game because it's Crash Bandicoot, not Neo Cortex. Which, have I talked about that in this series yet? As a kid I thought that the N on Neo Cortex's face, I didn't know he was called Neo Cortex. I thought he was just Cortex. Because I didn't know what a Cortex or a Neo Cortex was. Because I was like 6. I thought it stands for Nitro. Because obviously there's a lot of Nitro blocks all around. And there's kind of a theme going around with the whole N in front of every single enemy's name. Like Entropy, and Jin, and Brio admittedly wasn't in Crash 3, which was my first Crash Bandicoot game. And Cortex. No. Oh, so damn close. Honestly, there should just be a level that's 100% Nitro boxes. I just realized that would be so fun. Just dodging Nitro boxes at all times, and then at the end of it, you just always get a box gem. It would be a different kind of challenge. I feel like that might have actually been a thing in one of the previous Crash games. Ah, so close! You might be wondering why I'm constantly jumping and not just taking a moment to breathe and walk a bit. But that is because things are moving fairly quickly. And if I stand still for even more than a second, I fucking die. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got this. I think we have got this. Let's just do that, even though it doesn't matter that much. Level complete. Sudden but inevitable. Cortex double crosses us. Of course.
There's another way I can break this cycle of endless fighting between us. I can
By not fighting.
to where it started. I can undo my greatest failure.
He means you, Crash.
Bye-bye, Bandicoots.
Don't tell me there's going to be an entirely different world now. Is there going to be an entirely... Is there going to be what? Oh no. It's just going to be one level, right? Is it going to be an entirely different world? No. Surely not. This world was structured...
Me to stop me.
It was structured in such a way. Oh my goodness! There's 3 more levels still. Oh, it says 1996 there. That's kind of neat. I guess we're still not finished.